Welcome to the Haunted Hangover podcast. I'm Louie, and I'm joined by my boy, Grimy.
Ayo, what up, fam?
What up, my dude?
How you doing?
I'm good. Little tired, but I have something in front of me that'll pep me right up.
Yeah, something real nice to kick off the spooky season here nice and early, huh?
Kick off the spooky season and give me the boost of energy I need currently. So before we reveal what it is, quite a popular item we're seeing all over the social medias. In our anticipated Halloween items episode for 2024, we mentioned the Beetlejuice film as something we're both anticipating to start off, trying to kick off the spooky season. And with that film comes a shitload of tie-in products, or I thought initially was a shit ton of tie-in products. One being I'm going to show off what I think is cooler, the Beetlejuice Fanta Haunted Apple Soda that Grimy so generously sent me because, as usual, zero luck finding it. So Grimy, MVP as always. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Much love, man. I can't have Louie missing out on the goods, man. Like I still can't wrap my head around why New York just doesn't seem to get anything. Like what the fuck's up with that? You figured that'd be first or something.
Dude, I went to a Stop and Shop, went to a Walmart, went to a Target.
The old Target. Walmart in red.
Zip-Ola. Not a single striped can of Beetlejuice soda at all.
Bummer, man.
I know, but it seems like I'm not the only one. As I'm seeing other people said they couldn't find it either. So, I mean,
yeah.
You found this. Where'd you find this again?
So I found this at Walmart. I went one day, I think when was that? Friday, Thursday? I sent the thing out Friday, so it was Thursday I found it. I found the cans and the bottles relatively fast, all in the same swoop. Bottles
right here.
Oh,
that
man,
lovely green color.
So do you like the can more? Because I love the can.
Yeah, we were talking off air that I like the can because it's entirely wrapped
nice.
The Beetlejuice stripes, which is, I'm not going to open my can. I'm actually going to drink from the bottle for that reason. I just like that it looks like his suit. Literally, when you spin it, minus the nutritional facts, it's entirely striped. Mm-hmm. So that's really just a unique design. And I'm sure in 20 years, people are going to be spending $400 for one of these cans for that reason.
Seriously. They just don't do shit quite like this anymore, and I can't believe that this happened. I know that they're doing the rest of the fam. And
I was going to ask about that. What's the deal? So are they unique flavors, or is this the unique flavor?
This is the unique flavor. That's it.
Oh, okay.
The rest of them are just, I mean, the cans look great. Don't get me wrong. Of course, everybody wants Lydia Dietz on a fucking can. Like, who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
But,
exactly.
You know, the rest are just regular old Fanta flavors. As far as I know, and I don't know much about Fanta, this is the only time they did the spiced apple. I could be wrong, but this is definitely unique to this season.
Yeah, and it's coming out, time of this recording, still August. Still, the movie's still about 3-ish weeks away. We talked about it in like I said, the anticipated Halloween Things 2024 episode, how we're both excited to see it. So, like you said, start of the spooky season. I wouldn't be surprised if this stuff you can still find it on shelves around October. I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure there's a ton of it. I just am one of the unfortunate souls that has not been able to find it. I wouldn't be surprised if in like a couple of weeks, I'm just like, I go to some store and there's like a bunch of it and I'm like, Grimy, guess what I found?
Found the soda finally.
Maybe not the Beetlejuice one. I can see the other, like the Lydia Dietz one, the Jenna, or what's her name? Astric, I think, or something like that. Her character's name is some weird name. I'm dead serious. I think that's her name.
I don't know.
I think William Dafoe's character has a can. It's like 6 cans or something crazy like that.
There's quite a few.
Yeah, it's not even a variety pack either, right? The entire case is the one character.
Yeah, that kind of blows. Like, couldn't they have just made totally, man? Like, here's the multi-pack. You get 1 or 2 of each and call it a day. But no, buy fucking 7 different varieties of Fanta that all have 12 cans each.
Oh, I guarantee there's someone out there that bought every single one just to have.
I know at least 3 that are going to do it this season. So
there you go. Every single case, 9 cases of Fanta in their basement, rotting away just because there's a Beetlejuice character specifically to each flavor. I agree, though. This is the most important one. The titular character, Beetlejuice, getting his haunted apple. There's some others. So, and correct me if I'm wrong, Grammy, the only other food item that's tied into the film, into Beetlejuice Beetlejuice, is the Keebler's fudge stripe that are also black and white, same colors as Beetlejuice's suit, correct?
Right. Yeah, and we see the Keebler elves on there sporting the same getup that Beetlejuice does. And there's a nice little, like, it kind of looks like a spray-painted stencil of Beetlejuice up there on the other side of it. Yeah, it's very sweet packaging, black bag, and the font is just really, really awesome and striking, and different colors and stuff. But those, as far as I know, those are the only 2 food items, unless there's another one that's going to sneak around the corner at any time.
So there is, I believe. So real quick, the Keebler fudge stripe cookies, Beetlejuice cookies, I too cannot find those. But from what I can tell, the flavor's exactly. There's nothing exotic about it. It's just the packaging's cool. That's basically it. And the fact that the cookies are black and white, like his suit, I guess. I've checked a couple places, have not found those either. So who knows? Honestly, the soda to me was more important than the cookies, because I think the soda is kind of cool because it's a unique flavor to the film.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool. Now, I was scouring Twitter earlier today, and it just popped in there, like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Ooh.
Apparently, I think Denny's is going to have a tie-in with some sandwiches, pancakes. So I think that they have a pancake. It's like the afterlife or something. Like 4 items themed around. Now, I'm hoping this is not like a bad Photoshop and it looked pretty legit, but I've seen a couple people share that on social media that Denny's will have like 4 different food items themed to Beetlejuice and tied into the film. I think pancakes that are black and white, like black and white syrup or something, like chocolate marshmallow, and like a sandwich that looks like a monster, like there's teeth on it, like some sort of... half the food, I will be very honest and very frank, I can't even eat. So I highly doubt I'll be... I mean, the pancakes are probably the only thing I can eat. I'm surprised Denny's got that and not IHOP, because IHOP is like the kings of getting the movie tie-in pancakes.
Yeah, they did like... I don't know, they did some Grinch ones, Adam Family. I mean, most of the Halloween ones, they all seem to be IHOP. I think Denny's might have done 1 or 2 different ones. I could be wrong about that as well. But yeah, IHOP. I'm really surprised when you said Denny's that it wasn't an IHOP instead. But that's cool. Get some Denny's loves out there.
You a Denny's guy or an IHOP guy?
Honestly, I can't say either because I've never been to either one.
Oh, no, grimy.
So, funny story. Actually, IHOP, we went once, all right? And I was still in my intermittent fasting days when I was lifting weights and stuff. We went there early in the morning, and I had coffee, and just black coffee, and like a cup of water. And my brother is sitting there eating like his huge breakfast. He's like, "How's your water, bud?" It's like, fuck you, dude.
You had the most disappointing IHOP experience of black cup of coffee and water. Mm-hmm. That just sounds like you put yourself through torture that day. And you were in an IHOP smelling... Listen, dude, I fuck around with some IHOP pancakes. I'll fuck around with that happy face, that smiley face that they have.
I'll take your word for it.
Listen, I wouldn't call them the highest quality pancakes in the world, but... they're not bad. When you want a pancake, you want something that you know will raise your cholesterol. Fuck around and find out. Have yourself a nice IHOP pancake. I'm more of an IHOP guy myself. I've had some pretty horrible experiences at Denny's, so I will probably be missing the Beetlejuice tie-in at Denny's myself.
Bummer.
So. If grimy, well, you've never had Denny's, so yeah, you're not going to even make it to a Denny's either. Man.
No, definitely not. So, I don't know where one's at, to be honest.
We're going to be left in the dust with the Beetlejuice Denny's tie-in.
Yeah,
but
as per norm for me.
yeah, there you go.
Anything else coming out that
I'm trying to
Beetlejuice
think.
inspired?
Yeah, the only other thing I could think of, and it's only because you and I had this conversation because Alien Romulus just came out, and it's funny during our episode of anticipated Halloween items for 2024. Sorry, I have to say the title every single time, but this is a show, and if you haven't listened to that, go check that episode out. We mentioned none of these items in that episode. We just mentioned the movie.
That's
and
true.
These are spooky season items, technically, even though it's August. But whatever, the movie comes out in September, technically. So that's the official release date. But yeah, back to my original thought. So I just saw Alien Romulus, went to go see it, whatever. Popcorn buckets are all the craze now.
They really are strange, man.
I'm not the kind of guy, we've shit on the pops many times, pop figures. I'm never gonna go out of my way to collect 50 popcorn buckets. I don't think you are either.
No, man, I just don't have the space, don't have the time.
Yeah.
I mean, most of that stuff's not around me anyways, so I don't. Even if it was, I wouldn't go out of my way to spend $40-$50 on a popcorn bucket.
I agree. They're a little overpriced as well. Some are $20, depends on the theater chain.
Yeah.
I picked up and this has nothing to do with Beetlejuice, but I'll get to the point. I own 2 popcorn buckets, and I think I'm done for a couple of years. I picked up the Alien Romulus Xenomorph one. It's glowing green behind me if you're watching the video version of this pot. You can't really see it, but it's back there somewhere. And Beetlejuice Beetlejuice, continuing on with the trend, is going to also have popcorn buckets. I think they're all kind of lame. There's one I think is kind of cool. It's the sandworm kind of wrapped up in the shape of a bucket. And I believe that's either an AMC exclusive or Regal or Cinemark. I'm not sure. They all kind of blend together to me. And there's also one that just looks like his tombstone, which is kind of cool. If I had to choose, probably the sandworm bucket. But if I'm being real, probably not going to buy any of them. I already got my alien. I got my alien. I got my alien Romulus one and got it out of my system for the year. It's pretty cool. Lights up.
That one's really awesome.
Yeah. Stuck a Xenomorph figure that I have, an old Movie Maniac Xenomorph figure I have. Stuck it in there. Looks cool.
Oh,
That's
does.
enough for me.
It's so awesome. Like the lights and everything.
Yeah.
That's a conversation piece if I ever seen one, man.
Yes.
Like, oh shit, where did you get that?
That's a
funny
popcorn
story.
bucket. Yeah, you're supposed to fill it with popcorn, but I have a figure inside because I'm a big aliens guy. So
cool.
That's what I'll tell people. But yeah, the popcorn buckets are cool. I'm just surprised they're not doing more with Beetlejuice. And I know we're going off on a tangent here with the movie tie-in stuff, but yeah, I'm surprised maybe they didn't do like a Pop-Tart. Or I guess, I feel like Beetlejuice is prime for a Pop-Tart. I could easily see like green,
wild berry or something.
Purple,
but
black
totally.
and white or something. Pop-Tart. Just for it to be Fanta and Keebler, the Keebler elves making those cookies.
You know what I'd like to see?
What?
That Van Leeuwen ice cream. I think they should have gotten a hold of something and made some Beetlejuice ice cream. I think that would have been really prime.
Yeah, that would have been good. They could have done some funky,
Very
afterlife. Cool Beetlejuice isn't really known for food, the character. Like, you don't really see him. He's dead. He's an undead poltergeist. But they'll figure something nasty and unique out to make a flavor for Beetlejuice. But yeah, Fanta. So here's the other thing. And I promise you guys, we're going to get to the soda. So I said in the episode, we tried the mystery flavor last year, right? The Fanta Halloween mystery flavor, right?
Yeah, we did.
In our episode of anticipated items for this year, 2024, anticipated Halloween items, I asked you, I said, is Fanta going to have another mystery flavor like Mountain Dew Voodoo? And you were like, oh, I haven't heard anything. This answers our question.
Yeah, this is it. This is the Halloween flavor, I would say.
They're not going to do the Halloween flavor because they've got a spooky season flavor. They've got a Halloween flavor, like you said, right here. So I'm guessing this answers that mysterious question, unless we're wrong again and September 30th rolls around in a month and there is a mystery flavor.
Yeah.
But I think this is it, dude. I
totally agree. As far as the last year's one, we actually found out that they were doing that the year prior.
I remember you saying
so
that.
Like,
I think you said
there
that
was
in the
a lot
episode.
of hype surrounding it since we already had the Voodoo coming out for a 5th consecutive year, and then Fanta kind of just came out of left field, and we're like, well, we got one too, but like super early in the game. So we were anticipating both the Voodoo and the Fanta like super, super early, and there's no anticipation for one this year at all. This is it. This has to be it.
And I'm assuming, and this didn't leak either, right? This kind of came out of left field, which is kind of cool. So
yeah, that was great. Honestly, it was, because like you said, we were talking about it in your anticipated Halloween items for 2024 show. And we both said, like, we have no idea what Fanta's doing. And then it was like almost moments after, maybe a day. And this fucking thing just leaked everywhere. And the internet just absolutely lost their fucking shit, including us. Like, this is... because I haven't tried it yet, I can't say this is the best item of 2024 for the Halloween season. Just by the look of it, though, it's up there.
Yeah. I mean, it's a fucking Beetlejuice soda. Like, it doesn't get any better than that. It doesn't get any spookier, or, nothing screams Halloween more than a bright green Beetlejuice themed soda.
And there's always one thing that kind of like encapsulates a year of Halloween, and I really do feel like this is, people are going to remember 2024.
We might have already blown our load early in August, and like, what else? We ran through a bunch of stuff, and hopefully soon we've got another one coming, part 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like trying to think, what else could there be that's going to be this? Not only is it a cool character movie tie-in, but the color, the green, the very green, almost neon green color of it, and the fact that it's apple flavored, which is all the rage now. We had Carmella Creeper that we mentioned a bunch of times last year. Candies are being, apple themed, a very fall color. And this one just so happens to be haunted. What exactly is a haunted apple? I want to know. I don't know. It's like the ghost of an eaten apple that has come back from the dead. It's my corny joke right there.
I don't know if you've been avoiding all spoilers on the flavor or whatnot, but I posted this photo, like a photo of it on my Instagram like a week ago or something, or whenever I found it, Thursday. I'd say it was Thursday. A lot of mixed reviews, man.
Wow.
Lots and lots of mixed reviews. Either they love it or they hate it. Absolutely hate it. I mean, I'm thinking I'm going to love it because I love apple flavored things, but we're going to find out.
Yeah, let's not keep people waiting. Let's crack this
open.
You're opening a can. I'm opening the bottle. Yeah. So let's you're gonna hear that wonderful hiss. Here we go.
A little ASMR.
Yes, hopefully it doesn't explode in my lap. So I'm gonna open this very slowly, and then I'm gonna pour it into a glass to really appreciate the color. So let's open this bad boy up. Here we go. I wonder if the audience will be able to even hear this. Let's see. Ooh. You could smell it as soon as I crack this bottle open.
The smell is very familiar.
Yeah. Let me pour it into this glass. Ooh, it's you can smell the apple. Similar to like the Carmella Creeper where you could smell, that was more caramel apple. Yeah. But you can definitely smell the, I guess, artificial apple.
Yeah, it kind of has that like... What do you call it? Like a Bath and Body Works fake apple kind of candle smell to it.
You're right. It smells like a candle.
Which I'm fine with.
My webcam here doesn't do this justice.
Oh, no, not at all.
The color, I'll try to insert a better video in the video version of this, which more HD version. Dude, this is vibrant. This is a vibrant green.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful color.
It almost looks like, and I haven't tried it yet, but this would be killer to be used in a cocktail, alcoholic beverage.
Oh,
probably.
dude, yes.
Yeah. The green, especially like a spooky themed one of like something I would do here at Haunted Hangover.
Yeah.
So I can appreciate the unique color. Cheers, Grimy. Let's give this
Going
bad
in?
boy a taste.
Okay.
Let's go in.
Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh. It's. Would you call this a spice? I kind of like it.
I'm into it. I was gonna say, first and foremost, I'm into
Yeah,
it, man.
I was about to
People
say,
in
yeah.
my Instagram, anyways, are hating hard. I've gotten at least
Really?
8 absolutely downright hateful comments about it. Like, this thing's awful. Like, I can't believe they
Really?
made it spiced apple. Like, why would they do this, man? What are you guys talking about? This is a fucking delicacy right here. I kind of like it.
It tastes like a caramel apple, not like Carmela Creeper, but more so. Like I know they're not they're just advertising it as haunted apple. So it's like that's why like what exactly is a haunted apple? But there is a slight hint of caramel, or is
I
that
kinda
just
get
my
that too.
taste buds fucking with me?
No, I get that too. There's like a maybe, I don't know, like maybe almost like a maple syrupy kind of caramelly, deeper note in there. Kind of like baked goodie almost, you know?
Yes,
Like a
the
pie
aftertaste.
almost.
Yeah, the aftertaste is where you really get it. Initially, when the soda hits your tongue,
God
it's
damn.
not that's not when you taste it. It's the aftertaste that's really prominent with the apple caramel flavor. This is wonderful. This is lovely.
This is pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I would devour an entire 12-pack of this. I'm going to. It's going to happen.
I'm sure. I'm a little disappointed though, because I mentioned earlier in the show this would give me a little pep. It's caffeine free, guys. So,
I mean,
hopefully
the sugar at least, you know.
Hopefully the sugar gives me a little boost of energy here. But dude,
Damn.
this is good.
I'm into this. Now,
This
if
is
we're
lovely.
talking mixed drinks, man, I don't know if you're homies with the guy or not, but I'm homies with the guy over at Epic Film Time. Or, sorry,
He's-
Epic Film
Justin,
Guys, rather.
He's a cool guy. We interact here and there.
Absolutely. Yeah, shout out to Justin. What up, dude? We were talking the other day about how this would be a great mixer, and I was thinking like a salted caramel vodka,
Hell
something
yeah.
like that. Man, like this is perfect mixer. Kidding me?
If you were to, if you wanted to make a Halloween themed candy apple, caramel apple themed drink, and you add either, honestly, in my mind, I think a little whiskey. If you want to boost those hints of caramel, you add a little maple syrup, maybe something else. You know, I feel like a whiskey would be good with this. You know, I'm
Have
not
a little bit of Crown Royal.
Yes, as many cocktail videos I've made here at Haunted Hangover. I am not a mixologist, so I'm probably talking out of my ass right now. But you add a little whiskey to this, a little bit of caramel, a little bit of maple syrup. I think this would make a killer. I mean, it would change the color of the whiskey, but it would make it more of like a candy apple. Which,
Yeah, I can see it.
a caramel candy apple, which I can totally see this being. This is good, man. It feels like a drink that's perfect for like the Halloween spooky season.
Absolutely.
You can sit on your porch or in your living room with a pumpkin candle lit, which I currently have.
Yeah.
I have a pumpkin melt, and this is just topping it all off right now, making me feel the autumn vibes here in mid-August.
I could see this making like a nice spooky, like an apple sangria of some sort too, like in a nice big pitcher. Like, man, I'm seeing some ideas popping.
And if you want that carbonation with the apple flavor in your sangria, this adds that to it, which I know some people want like more of a sparkling sangria. Some people want one that's still. That's why they add the wine or the white wine or depending on what it is. And it'll turn the drink bright green, lime green. So that's good. This is very good. This bottle will not last the rest of the day, I'm sure. I'll be devouring it later with my dinner or something, even though I don't drink much soda. So this is when I do it. So really good. If you had to give it we never do ratings. So I think, you know what? The Beetlejuice Fanta, Haunted Apple. Let it out, Grammy. Let those burps
I'm
out.
sorry. My bad, guys. Okay, rating system. Are we going
soda,
out of
man.
10, out of 5?
I respect it. I think it happens to all of us. I would say let's letterbox this out of 5.
Letterbox?
Let's
Okay.
letterbox this out of 5 stars. 5 pumpkins. I'm bringing
5
this
pumpkins?
old school Haunted Hangover. If you are an old school Haunted Hangover follower, not many of you out there. We used to rate things by jack-o'-lanterns. So out of 5,
Bringing it back
to like 2018 before this show was even a thing. How many jack-o'-lanterns would you give this, Grammy?
This is easily a 5. Easily a 5 jack-o'-lanterns out of 5, man. This is good. I really like it. I can't go lower than a 5. I just can't. It surprises me.
So I'm right there with you, Grammy. Just finished my whole glass here. This is a 5-star for me as well. I'm a little worried about the rest of the season, honestly. What else is going to top this? Fanta, tomato, however you pronounce it. They were like, you know what, Mountain Dew? We're not playing any games this year. We're releasing the horror, spooky, Halloween-themed soda in August. And your little voodoo isn't going to be able to touch it.
Your little voodoo.
Your little voodoo is not going to be able to touch it. We got a fucking Beetlejuice themed soda. So I have no idea, dude. I have no idea.
I will say,
just
out
of
of all the stuff that is coming out, I am very, very interested to see how Mountain Dew tops last year's Voodoo.
Yeah.
I mean, they've all been. Of course, the first 2 or 3 people were confused by, but after that, consecutively, I feel like they were all pretty good. So I am definitely interested to see how that plays out. But other than that, man, I'm still really excited to get my fucking hands on them goddamn leaves.
Yes.
That's that one I feel like is going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, I am okay if this is the best that we have this year. This totally deserves it. This is gorgeous, man.
It's good. I'm happy. This is, I'm not following the critiques on social media as closely as you, Grimy, but it's wonderful. I'm not even getting a bad aftertaste right now, so I'm happy.
No, man. No, this is all good.
Is there a diet version of this or no?
No diet version.
Wow,
just
so
can and bottle, and then the rest of them all come in can, no bottle. I think Beetlejuice is the only one that gets the bottle form. I think they were just anticipating him being the one that got bought out the most, and they were like, why bother put them all in bottles? So, yeah, man.
Good stuff, man. Like I said, the 2024 Halloween season starting off with a bang here in the summertime with this. So, good stuff. So that was Fanta, Beetlejuice, Haunted Apple. Delicious. Grimy, where can people find you and a leftover pizza?
First, I'd like to thank you again for having me on. As always, it feels like family here every single time. So thank you. You could check us out on Instagram, X, Facebook. We also have a Facebook group, the Leftover Pizza Club, where you can come hang out with like-minded peeps, join some interesting nostalgic discussions. And if that's not enough, you could check out our website, leftoverpizzaclub.com. And lastly, if you listen to podcasts, obviously you do, you can listen to us wherever you find your podcasts.
And be sure to subscribe, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok at Haunted Hangover. Head over to hauntedhangover.com where you can find links to everything, including our Patreon page where you can gain early access to episodes, bonus content, etc. Rate and review us. It'd be greatly appreciated. And as always, remember, the best cure for a hangover is
more booze.
It's showtime.
It's showtime.
Very poor Michael Keaton Beetlejuice impression there. Sorry, guys.
We come for your daughter, Chuck.
Much better, Grimy.